What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju, the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video.
True doctor, I don't buy no other doctor in this land. I'm a first-class root doctor. I don't buy no other doctor in this land.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju, the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video. So today we are going to be doing a reading on Armon and Reginae. I'm excited to do this reading. I get good energy already, but we're going to see what's really going on behind the scenes, okay? So I have about 3 questions. My first question is, are they in it to win it? So what I mean by that is this going to be a long-term thing, or is this just something that is just like, you know, it's just buzzing now, and eventually, you know, there'll be like, you know, some of these other couples that you can tell like they're just in it for the YouTube bag. But we're gonna see like what the real energy is. So I've shuffled the music. I'm getting ready to press play. So for those of you who've never watched one of my readings before, I like to play music to allow spirit to really speak. They're already speaking through me, but if you really pay attention to the words, you'll notice a lot of times like a card will flip out, and then the song will say something like full moon. Like it'd be so fucking crazy. But yeah, just pay attention, because another thing too, if you're going through a spiritual awakening, you'll start to notice, like you'll start to get a lot of signs and synchronicities. So you might hear like on your TV something that's like a message, or you might be in public and you overhear somebody talking and it's a message for you. Not to say like be nosy, but I just mean like, you know, when something is for you, you know, like it could be during like a specific moment where it's like you need a message, you know, and that's how spirit will really come through for you, and God will really come through and just remind you like you're on the right track. You are on the right track. Just trust. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I just went off on a little tangent, but before we get into the reading, I just wanted to say, for those of you who want to shop these oracle decks, this is Supernatural South. This is Mysteries of the Universe. These are both my decks. I'll have them linked below. If you guys want to buy spiritual products, I have my website linked below. And if you want to book a personal reading, I'll have my reading site down below as well. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. I've already shuffled my cards. I've already cleansed my space and everything. So right now I'm just going to put Florida water on my hands and pray over the cards. You guys can just, because I'm not really going to edit this video. Turn the music up. Music already screaming. So I'm going to start out just using my decks because, yeah, I'm just going to use my shit, you know. All right. So I prayed over their cards. So the first question, are they in it to win it? Second question, what can we expect from them over the next few months? And then the third question is, how does the family feel about him? / how do they feel about each other? Okay. So this should be very interesting. I'm excited to see what Spirit says. You make nothing out of something. You handle your business. You want to know what we gonna do next, huh? Oh shit, I'm already tapped into their energy. It's like they already know that everybody is tapped in and tuned in to them. Armon and Reginae. And that's the motherfucking energy. It's like, you know, the world is watching. They really know that. But let's see what's really going on, okay? First question, are they in it to win it? So is this a long-term thing or is this more of like a fling? Let us know, Spirit. Are they in it to win it? It's long-term. Ooh. Not the full moon card came out. Becoming a father is my proudest achievement and biggest blessing. My children feel my love, protection, and affection. So this is definitely Armon's energy. He's a good father. So that's showing his character. And it's funny because this song literally mentioned something with child support or something like that. So I think that's definitely something. Oh shit. Are they in it to win this, Spirit? Uh-oh, nah, these done flew out. Ready to yap. Okay, let me get my other deck. Spirit, are they in it to win it? Armon and Reginae in it to win it. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Sexual energy. Want to see me drip like a faucet? I could be a freak, throw it back, let you toss it. So, yeah, they're probably, I ain't gonna say probably, but they're having a lot of sex, okay? I feel like they're a good match. This moon right here is giving me Pisces energy. So what I will say, the moon, it signifies so many things, but what I'll say is things are going to be coming to the light. Something is going to be coming to the light, but see, you're seeing the situation accurately. There may be a Taurus. So I don't know which one of them is a Taurus, earth sign, or has Taurus in their chart. This is a fertility card. This is a father or a deceased grandfather. Well, I don't think neither one of them have a deceased father, so this could be a deceased grandfather that's coming for one of them. I would say Armon for sure. So if he has a deceased grandfather, this would be him, okay? So he's speaking and saying, like, he's speaking on fatherhood and fertility. Says you're my favorite girl, so this would be like the translation, you're my favorite boy, you know, because this energy here is giving a little boy with his dad or with his grandpa, but it's basically saying like this is a solid person, you know, a grounded person. So this is sexual energy, but I want to know about their their romance, okay? Spirit. So, okay, so my question was, are they in it to win it? So basically all I asked is this long term? So it seems stable. It seems like there's a solid foundation because he has a solid foundation. He's grounded, he's rooted, so he could be an earth sign, but his energy is coming through heavy, okay? So, Spirit, what can we expect for them over the next couple months? What can we expect from them over the next couple months? What will we be seeing from them over the next couple months? We already got a little fertility coming out, so. Okay, masculine energy. Actions over word. Action over words. Daddy. Aggressive. Action. Provider. Protect. Assertive. Withdrawn emotionally. So this is giving me still Armon's energy coming through. So he's very action oriented. Like he's the type, he's going to do it first and then tell you. Okay? So Spirit, we're getting his energy heavy, okay? So he's gonna be the one motherfucking stepping, okay, behind his woman. Let's see, Spirit, how does Armon feel about Reginae? How does Armon feel about Reginae? Okay, we got a handful right here. I was in my bag acting up, okay? Remember me, although I have to say goodbye, remember me. So this is this ancestor coming out again, okay? So I feel like this grandfather, whoever this grandfather is, he definitely sent Reginae. He definitely sent Reginae because look, this is feminine energy. So they have like a perfect balance. This is motherhood. So this is also a fertility card. This says motherhood, nurture, wise woman, go get your nails done. Self-love is the best love. Put yourself first. Okay, masculine energy. So this is talking about like his duties as a man, him fulfilling his duties as a man. Okay, so they have the perfect balance. Okay, so I don't see too many love cards. We have the clairvoyance card. So one of them have spiritual gifts. I'm gonna say it's Armon. He has spiritual gifts. He could definitely be it says he's withdrawn emotionally, which would make sense. Like spiritually, he might not be like in a space to really receive like the fact that an ancestor wants to work with him. But you know, in due time, I feel like he will probably open up more spiritually to these things. I just pay attention to the lyrics. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I'm not getting a lot of lovey-dovey cards. I just see a balance, and then it's money. So how does Armon? Let me pull another. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, cause I know it looks like love, but let's see. Spirit, you hear this? So this is definitely money driven, but okay. Can't miss out on another premonition. Okay, Spirit, how does Armon feel about Reginae romantically? Oh, wait. Huh? Okay. So, cause wait a minute, bro. Okay. Because now we got two gay cards. Okay, but we also have the courting card, so he's definitely courting Reginae. What is this energy with the zesty? Okay, so what I would say is, okay. Let me just pull a clarifier just to see, because Spirit, this is like an ancestor that's speaking. So at first I was alarmed because I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? But this is giving me. I said, how does he feel about Reginae? Okay, so this is giving me, because this is talking about two men, and this is also saying kinfolk. So this is like an ancestor speaking. So I would say this is one of the ancestors that is speaking. So this man could have been gay or just open sexually, okay, with his sexuality. So let me just clarify, Spirit, who is gay? Who is this gay person? Hold up, bitch. Who's this gay person? Busting out the receipts. Bitch, what? Who is this gay person? Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord, say it ain't so. Ooh, this card just flew out. Finding love again. Lord. Okay. I get it. Okay, I see what he's saying. So this ancestor is talking about finding love again. So what he is saying, because this is a man with a woman, and this man is like giving me like passionate, like leaning in. I know this just like almost went left, but what I'm gonna say is this, and I was picking up on this already. It's like this ancestor is trying to tell his story a little bit, and he's basically speaking on like gay allegations that have been about Armon, and not just him but his brother. Okay, because I know a lot of people say things like about how they was gay or whatever the case may be, but this ancestor is just saying like, I know this might sound crazy, but this ancestor is just like, he was gay, he was like zesty or whatever, and he grew up in a time, look, because this is like an older couple. Okay, I'm trying to trust this message right now and where it's going, because I know they're not talking about Armon, okay? But he's basically talking about himself and how in his time he couldn't really be with who he wanted to be with, okay? But his real lover was a man, okay? But it's just like he faced a lot in his life, and this ancestor is in your frequency. So what that could be an indication of, it's like people pick up on certain, I don't know what it is, but people say he's feminine. Armon is feminine. It's not that. He just has good hygiene. He takes care of himself. You can tell when a man like looks clean, he takes care of himself. And he, you know what I'm saying? Just look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it. But this ancestor is talking about finding love again. So he's speaking on Armon moving on with Reginae from his baby mama. And it's like he found love again, okay? Courting. This card came out, so it lets me know that there is romance. This is a stable relationship. This is something that could possibly go the distance. I could even see them having a kid together, because we got 3 different fertility cards that came out. So they could definitely be having a kid soon. So you guys stay tuned for that. But this grandfather is adamant. I'm gonna see, does he have any other messages for Armon? Do you have any more messages for Armon, grandfather? Miserable as fuck. He was miserable as fuck. He's saying be with who you want to be with. Look, because remember I just told y'all this card said finding love again. This is crazy. It's like being fed up and tired. I would even say Armon, with how Armon is withdrawn emotionally. You know how Spirit said he's withdrawn emotionally. It's like he's tired of going through the motions with love, getting his feelings played with, or like that's the verbiage I'm getting, like getting his feelings played with. Okay, so this ancestor is saying it doesn't matter how many times it takes. You need to be with somebody that makes you happy. That's his message to Armon. And mainly because he's saying, I raised you. This could even be like an uncle or something like that. Somebody like a male family, like a male in the family. I'm trying to find that card. But he's saying, remember me, although I have to say goodbye, remember me. So this is somebody who passed away a while ago, and there's nobody venerating this ancestor. So this ancestor is saying that he's nearly forgotten. Okay, almost forgotten. So that's kind of sad. So hopefully this message will reach Armon in some type of way. Maybe it will. Okay, so moving on. I don't want to make this reading too long. I really don't want to make it over 20 minutes. So let's try to wrap it up. So this is the same energy here. Miserable as fuck, finding love again. So it's like he's saying it doesn't matter how many times it takes. You need to really like just open your heart to love. Like, you was miserable in your last relationship, like miserable as fuck. Let me actually, how about this? How about we do this? I want to see how Armon feels about his baby mama. Let's just see. That's what the people want. let me first play on the music, and I'm actually shuffle the music so we can see how he really feels. This reading is going in another direction, but it's cool. Their ancestor, I'm not gonna lie, he scared me a little bit, because I'm like, you're not telling me this young man is gay. But I don't get gay from Armon. I really don't. Like, I know those cards came out, but it was more so the ancestor in his frequency was talking. As y'all can see, those cards is like a man. Okay, so, and a lot of masculine energy. Okay, not this song. Okay, Spirit. So our next question is, how does Armon not back in blood? Okay, how does Armon feel about his baby mama, Essie? Because that receipts card too, that gave me all right. Nah, bitch. Yeah, he don't have no respect for her no more. Spirit, how does Armon feel about his baby mama, Essie? Not all these, Spirit. Spirit, how does Armon feel about his baby mama? Fertility, who's pregnant? Pisces. Arthur kicking my ass. Health issues indicated. Arthritis. Fuck with him from a distance. Okay, so this is a confirmation. There's no love, like I said. Either Essie has issues, not issues, like health issues is what I was trying to say. Let me turn this down. I guess she getting her karma in a weird way. It's something with her pregnancy though. Like, she's still dealing with something. I don't even want to say like postpartum or nothing, but this is speaking of fertility. I don't know if she's a Pisces, but it's basically bringing up like body pain and aches, okay? It's just saying fuck with this person from a distance. Like, this is the type of person always complaining, something always wrong. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. How does Essie feel about Armon? How does Essie feel about Armon? That's my old lady, successful black marriage, happy. So she still wants marriage with him. But what I will say, she's watching, because this is a black couple. She's watching a successful black marriage, okay? And it's hurting. It's hurting her. I ain't gonna lie, because it says successful black marriage. So this is an indication that they could possibly get married. Because this is a man that is proud. He is flaunting his woman. He is showing her off. This is giving them, like, all the way. Okay. So, what did I just ask? What, goddamn, I just got confused as fuck out of nowhere. Okay. So, what was my question? Let me pause the music. I said, how does Armon feel about Essie? How does Essie feel about Armon? Okay. How does Essie feel about Armon? How does she feel about Armon? How does she really feel about Armon? Let me ask, how does she really feel about Armon and Nay? His new relationship. The successful black marriage. How does he feel about this? How does she feel about this? I'm sorry. How does she feel about this? Open your eyes. Intuition. Sixth sense. I would say she's like, she doesn't want to see it. It's like her eyes are closed. This says open your eye. This is like third eye intuition. But it's basically letting me know like she's ignoring, like she tries to ignore it. Okay. How does she really feel about them? I'm not Reginae, their relationship. How does she really feel? Adjust your crown. She's lost her self-love and her self-worth. So this is the crown chakra card, the element of thought, the connection to spirit, sense of universal consciousness, wisdom, and self-knowledge. Connection to spirituality and enlightenment. This is the crown chakra. Okay. So it's basically saying like, this is a lot of chakra blockages. So this is a good indication. So when you're having these energy blockages, which are chakra blockages, that leads to physical illness in the body or physical symptoms of this blockage. Okay, so you'll notice certain parts of your body will get tense, or certain parts of your body will start aching. It's mainly because that you got to think if there's a blockage in a certain part of your body, like the root chakra, that's at the spine. So if a blockage there and that's at the bottom, if that's at the bottom, I can't freaking talk. If it's at the bottom, it's blocking that free flow of energy. You have 7 chakras that go all the way to the crown, to the top of the head. So it's basically saying like, and with this red here, it's giving me root chakra. So it's just saying like, she's blocked. She's really, really blocked. So she's probably feeling like a lot of aches and pains and just weird type of shit like that. It's just energy blockages. That's all that is. But she needs to adjust her crown. Like she has to remember who she is. She has to also, what I'll say, she has to own up to her wrongdoings. And I would say stop letting a false agenda be out there. Because this busting out with the receipts, that's Armon's energy all the way right now. It's just like, because if y'all don't know, he says she don't know how to keep her hands to herself. That's why they broke up. Because that was one of his non-negotiables. And she said literally on camera, I watched the video. They did like a mukbang. But she's like, she was just like deflecting the whole time. She wouldn't even admit that she was wrong. Okay. And that's when I knew, I said, she's not ready for somebody like Armon. Because it just seems like he's very mature. And he needs somebody with good communication. And I feel like this ancestor has brought Reginae into his life for a reason. I hope he cherishes her. I hope he takes good care of her. But that's what it was giving. It just, he has, he's found like a calling in her. But he also is not going to forget about his baby girl. Okay. He's not going to forget about his daughter. Because that's his energy. Like that first card that came out. What did it say? Becoming a father is my proudest achievement. Yeah, that's his energy all the way. Okay, so let me see. Oh, my last question will be, how does Reginae's family feel about him? Okay, how does Reginae's family feel about Armon? I know it's a lot of them, but how do they feel about Armon overall? Let's see. Okay, beware this person is a childhood sexual predator. Take a chance, roll the dice. What the hell? I said, how do they feel? Like, you see how Spirit be bringing up other shit, and I'm just like, what? What this got to do? Spirit, bring it full circle for me, because I am baffled. Spirit. What was my question? Why do I keep getting foggy? How does the family feel about him? Somebody is burnt. It's okay. This is what I'm gonna say. It's some people that feel negative about him. Okay, they have negative, their reservations about him, like for whatever reason. How does her family feel about him? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, we got courting, domestic bliss and happiness, marriage coming soon, engagements, romantic, romance, commitment, true love's first kiss, twin flame. Okay, so they feel like, god damn, this is too many cards. I'm not doing all them. But this is saying, this is courting, but it's like some people that just speak negative shit for no reason. But he's gonna take a chance, okay? Despite these people saying things. Because it's not just her family, it's his family too. They have negative stuff to say. Because it's just giving me like too much shit going on. Like, this don't have nothing to do with Armon. You see what, like, that's just what I pick up. Just weird. Like, people just talking shit. Spirit, why does her family feel like this? Why does her family feel like this about him? Just to clarify. Spirit, why does her family feel like this? Like, how would y'all know his sexual health? They could be a Pisces. So this Pisces energy is coming up again. So it's a Pisces. The healer must heal themselves. So this is speaking on somebody that needs to heal. This is giving shadow work and grounding. So this is like a woman. I hate to say it, but it's giving me an older woman. It's giving me an older woman. Spirit. See, because like this beware. It's giving me like somebody trying to warn somebody about him. Like, what? Spirit. Let me see. Spirit, give me insights into Armon's character. Juke joint. Yeah, this says kicking it, hole in the wall, move your body, take a trip down south. So like he's very rooted to where he's from. I don't know where he's from, but it's basically saying he's grounded, he's rooted. He likes to move his body. Like there's not a lot of stagnant energy with him. Spirit, give me insight into Armon's character. Ooh, them cards flew. Papa's favorite. So that was his grandpa. So it says, deceased grandpa speaking, birds, dogs, guardian angels, shadow work is needed, childhood. So he needs to heal from his childhood trauma. This papa is bringing this up, okay? Wow, this grandpa done came out multiple times. That's crazy. So this just confirmed that it was a grandpa, okay? So let me see. Spirit, is there anything else? Because y'all done took it left. Let me see. Spirit, give me insights into Armon's intentions for Reginae. Look at this. Status. I make money moves. Stripper. I know you have to work. Just hear me out. You can't leave my kids with anyone. This is what I'm talking about. We've been here before. Oh, Lord. So there's some shit going on with Essie. So I don't know if she's stripping or something like that. Because I know damn well Reginae ain't stripping. Because wait. So this says status, I make money moves. That's his intentions. But this says, I know you have to work. Just hear me out. You can't leave my kids with anyone. This is what I'm talking about. We've been here before. So like when it comes to like kids and stuff, like he want to have some shit on lock. Okay. Like he's a very family oriented person. All these cards give family. Like this grandpa, he would have been around a lot when he was younger. Okay. Spirit, what is his intentions for Reginae? It's definitely a money move. I ain't gonna lie. That's been coming out. Niggas chasing clout. Solar plexus. Solar plexus is located in your stomach area. It's responsible for confidence and self-esteem as well as helping you feel in control of your life. Trust issues, low self-esteem, and self-doubt. So this is saying he has a blockage in his solar plexus. So you know that self-doubt I was speaking about, like how he kind of is hesitant. Right now it's just a safe money move for him. But he does want to court Reginae. He's just really like very action oriented. He's just kind of going with like how he kind of feels, because he's not really tapped into his emotions like he needs to be. Okay, Jasper, quit crying. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He always crying, my kitty. But anyways, any final words? Spirit, let me see, because I'm about to wrap this reading up. It's 29 minutes, so that's 30 minutes. Ooh, this is long. Nothing wrong with him. He crying real hard too. Okay. Let me see what this deck, because I know this deck gonna be screaming. We got a whole lot of energy going on now. Okay. You got people that don't like him in the family. Alright, so we asked, how does her family feel about him? So let's see, how does Armon's family feel about Reginae? Okay. What's his family feel about her? Studying. They're studying her. They just watching. How do they feel about her? Best friends, having your back. They love her. Pulled over. So there's a woman getting pulled over. So, it just gives me good vibes. This pulled over card, this says having your back. It's giving, like, y'all know how the situation happened with Armon needing to get his passport, and how Reginae's mom ended up helping him so he could come to the hold on. All right, baby, so my camera actually died. I had to replace my battery real quick, but we about to get right back into the reading. I done started a new video, so this one probably take me a while to get it uploaded, but I'm gonna get this one up pretty soon. This one was kind of an interesting reading, even though I'm towards the end. I'm not done yet. I'm trying to fill out this energy. It does seem like they're in it to win it. It just gives like money. We did get some romance cards, but there's a lot of doubt on like her family side. Like, somebody messy as fuck, and I know who it is, but I don't want to say it. It's a woman though, so I don't want to say who it is, but all right, so we asked, my question was, how does Armon's family feel about Reginae? And then we get this pulled over card, and I was explaining this card. What this is saying is, like, the same way Reginae's mom came through for Armon and looked out for him, that went a long way with his family. My word is getting tired, I'm sorry. But pretty much, you hear this chances on chances on chances. So they're studying her, but they're also saying that they approve, okay? And she's gonna get close with her family. Like, it's giving sisters, talking to his sisters or something. Being close with the family though. And them showing up for her. Like, if she's in a situation, they're gonna come to her rescue. The same way Armon would. You hear that? Trying to put the power in my own hands right now, okay? I never asked how Reginae feels about Armon. Ooh, trying to wake up and have you with me, yo. Okay. How does Reginae feel about Armon? Okay. Stay positive, work hard, make it happen like a boss. So this is her feminine energy coming through. She's honestly just in her own energy. I like that. She's focused on her career. How does Reginae feel about Armon? She's very in her own self-love energy, because we already got that. He's in his too. This says so she's not quick to speak on how she really feels. How does she feel about Armon? She don't really want it to be out there how she really feels, because she does want to like preserve a little bit, you know. She don't want her, you know, her business to be on the internet. Spirit, how does she feel about him? This card want to come out so damn bad, and I keep seeing it. Abundant union. So I'm gonna just pull this one out. So it's definitely marriage in their frequency. Please somebody tell me who this Taurus is, because that card came out already, and this is the bulls in the back. So this is definitely Taurus energy. Who is the Taurus? Somebody let me know in the comments. Wow. How does she feel, Spirit? She thinks about him a lot. Says, bitch, you wasn't when we shooting at the gym. She's still kind of like reserved. So for those of you who be saying stuff like, oh, he's with her for this reason to get X, Y, and Z. She's building her own empire. He's building his own empire. But she's still like, I'm not gonna say watching her back. She ain't watching her back. That's not the right way to put it. But she is like, she don't tell everything. Let's just say that. Like she's lovey-dovey and all of that, but she not gonna, you ain't gonna get everything. Like, you gonna get everything, but she just like, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. So she's still feeling him out, okay? Anything else? How does she feel about him? How does she feel about Armon? Mention other girls. She get insecure already. Sun. Twin flame. Okay, they're definitely twin flames. Hidden messages. Look at this. It says baby girl. So it's something being hidden. Purposely being hidden. It says shh. Hidden messages. The secret book. Twin flame. This is most definitely twin flame energy. Y'all hear the music. This is giving mirror match, okay? Wow. Let's see what's being hidden. Something being hidden. Let's just see what the extent of it is. Spirit, what is Reginae hiding? Let's see. What is Reginae hiding in this scene? Oh shit, these cards kind of fly away. Okay. Spirit, this is talking about spiritual ally. So Spirit, what is Reginae hiding? Okay. I cannot make this shit up. So she thinks this is her twin flame as well, and she feels like this person was sent to her, because he was. Just like the other cards was saying, like the grandpa was saying, like we put you guys together. That's how ancestors do. Like, it's so crazy because this person ancestors can bring you together with this person ancestors. It's just, you'd be surprised how like this spiritual growth and elevation will help you. So I'm getting that Reginae has spirits around her too that are in her frequency. I would even say like she's aware, like she sees shadow figures and she hallucinates and stuff like that too. Both of them have spiritual gifts. But what this is basically saying is she basically talks to her ancestors. I don't know if it's to the extent of like venerating them, but this says hidden messages. So it's like, I think she is on her spiritual journey to some extent. So that's good. And I could see why she's keeping certain things private. I feel like whoever this ancestor is that's in her frequency, or her guardian angel, whoever, this person is like telling her to just kind of be slow to falling fast. That's what I heard, be slow to falling fast. But this basically is an indication like this is true love. Because twin flame, abundant union, like this is definitely a lot of love energy. Let me hold this up for a thumbnail. Let me zoom out. But yeah, you guys, this is giving love energy. So I can say from her end, it's definitely giving love. It seems like both of them have ancestors that, you know, are in their frequency helping them. We all have ancestors that's protecting us, watching over us, and all of that stuff. But just imagine when you're actually, you know, I'm not even going to say you have to work with them, because that's not everybody's path. But just talking to them the same way you pray and you talk to God or the universe, however you word it, it's the same thing with ancestors. You know, you want to just talk to them like they're a regular person, you know, get acquainted with them. They get acquainted with you. They're already acquainted with you, but it's different from them just being in your frequency. And it's like no form of back and forth communication. I like to tell my mentees when they're first starting out to write their ancestors a letter and basically just, you know, thank them for the reading, or thank them for, you know, just for leading them to this path. And pretty much just tell them thank you, you know, show them gratitude for the protection, for the love, and ask for them to reveal themselves in a dream. Okay, so that's how I like to tell people, because one thing about it, I don't need you dependent on me. I want you to be dependent on your spirit team and God. Don't be dependent on me to give you no answers. If you're booking a reading, you're booking a reading. I'm gonna give you what you paid for, but I don't want a person to feel like, you know, I'm responsible for X, Y, and Z. No, everybody has their own path they have to take and their own roads that they're going to go down. So everybody's journey is different, you know, so you have to do what's best for you. Nobody can tell you which path to go down. That's going to be something you have to decide, okay? So I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but I did want to say that for those of you who may be going through a spiritual awakening and you need assistance, I offer mentorship. I'll have the link down in the comment, well, not in the comments, in the description box, so you guys can, you know, subscribe to my Patreon if you need like just somebody that can help you like stay on track with your spiritual journey. But for those of you who already got it, you got it. You know, it's just all about trusting your spirit team, trusting the messages that they're giving you, trusting your intuition, like trusting yourself, you know, working on yourself, healing yourself. That's most important, okay? So again, I don't want to drag this reading out too long, you guys. But this was the reading on Armon and Reginae. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, all that. But thank you guys for the support. If you want to shop my spiritual store, or if you want to book a personal reading, I'll have all my links down below. Thank you guys for watching. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.